success of your show.
Tommy D, I freaking love it, man. You coming back from a Mets game? I'm not gonna knock on you for going to a Mets game. I know that's where you were at. It must have been. I freaking love seeing him. Are you texting and driving, dude? You better not be.
Better than drinking. Awesome. Driving, so definitely don't do that.
Yeah, and Tommy, thank you. Tommy reached out to me when I had my kid not that long ago and was like, I don't care if I'm not going to see you. I don't care if I'm not going to hear from you, but you better be sending me some pictures. So I owe this dude some photos. I'll get them to you, buddy. I promise.
Hopefully of the child.
Oh, it's his son's game.
Okay.
Well, that's even more exciting. All right.
That is better chance of winning.
I love it. I love that you're watching on LinkedIn too, man. That is freaking awesome. Doc, what are we talking about tonight, dude? What's top of mind?
Oh, we're not just going to talk about tequila that you're going to get me?
I didn't know you got into tequila. I thought we were like bourbon guys. I thought that was our jam.
If you know one thing about me, you know I don't discriminate. That's across the board. True. That includes liquor too.
That is true. Open. I'm not a tequila guy. I swore off tequila years ago. Not because of a bad experience, but because of multiple bad experiences. So I had to get rid of tequila. Too many bad experiences when I was young. But
I swore off bad tequila.
Well, yeah.
That's where I learned. It was when I was younger, tequila no go. Tequila bad. But then I just realized it was just bad tequila is bad. But good tequila is good.
Can be. And that's like, you give me a really good añejo, you give me, the right tequila or a margarita and I'm on board. But we could talk about drinking all night and not accomplish much.
I like how you're saying things.
Dude, Tommy, can you just join us on the show every night? I'm enjoying you, man. We like your son too. He's
I'm gonna say, bring the son on the show. He's the one. He's the one with the good ideas.
Hey, his kids are pretty sharp. Tommy's told me some stories about his kids, and they got good heads on their shoulders.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
So, what are we talking about, JB?
I don't know. We got a lot to talk about, man. I was thinking about this, and I was thinking about, of course, top of mind for me is the impact of sleep on our days and our schedules, because I'm getting none. I got to tell this story. So I'm reaching out to a client and I'm following up, and I'm like, hey, did you get my FedEx? And I'm going to be in meetings all day, so just text me back or something, or we can chat tomorrow. And of course, what happens is she has not received my FedEx that I sent to her yet, and she then turns and calls me like 4 times in a row, because clearly I'm not going to be around all day. I'm in back-to-back meetings. Went right past her the moment she realized she didn't have this FedEx. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, I got to track this FedEx. I got to pull up the overnight label and track this FedEx. I just don't get it. I mean, I texted her, I sent it to her. I know it was there, but I literally cannot remember going to FedEx. I cannot for the life of me remember. So I'm talking to my wife and I'm like, wait, weren't you in the car with me? Cause it was like Saturday morning. I said, weren't you in the car with me? And I said, we had to stop at FedEx, and then we stopped at FedEx, and she says, yeah, I remember that kind of, but I don't remember FedEx. And I was like, well, neither do I, but I told this person that I definitely FedEx them. Well, so I look at my car and there's nothing there. And I'm like, well, what's that in my wife's car? And you got to appreciate we have almost the same car. So it's just a different color. So it's kind of like hard to figure out which one you're in sometimes. And long story short, I'm going to track this label. It says it's been created, but it hasn't shipped. So is it me or is it FedEx? Well, I get into this car and I swear on my life that it was just sitting right there in the chair. I had in my head up here, I had shipped that FedEx envelope, but out here in the world, there was no stop at FedEx. It just never happened. That's what happens when you don't get enough sleep. That's what happens when you don't get enough sleep. You just you make shit up in your head. I mean, you just make it up. Thought something happened, didn't happen.
Some would say you make ship up.
Yes, ship up. That's exactly what I said, Thomas. Tommy's like jumping off the show. He's like, I'm done. But
so maybe you want to give a little context to this, because I'm not sure all of our listeners are quite caught up with your life, as they should be. And of course, you should be listening to our podcast that came out on Monday, where we talk a little bit about this. And we had an amazing guest, Abby Millinger, who was one of our most entertaining episodes in quite a while. Not as sly as anybody else, but it was really fun. It was a really great episode. So if you haven't listened, you should. But maybe JB, update people a little bit on why you're not getting any sleep.
Yeah, it's a bawling, crying, screaming, pooping, eating. He's getting sleep, infant, newborn, just a few weeks old, depending on when you're listening or watching this. So it's an amazing thing, not getting sleep. And Tommy's asking about polyphasic sleeping. Polyphasic. I'm not feeling. You know what that is, Doc? I feel like you should know what this is. You can just say yes and pretend.
Poly is usually more than one, and then phasic, so that means more than one phase sleep. I'm gonna just guess. So no, I don't know.
I mean, you broke that down pretty nicely. I don't know. Maybe it's napping throughout the day, like my infant's doing. He sleeps all day long and then doesn't sleep at all at night. I don't know. But I do have to say,
sleeping with other people. I mean, poly, that could be sleeping with other people. I mean, I'll give that a try.
I mean, I'm not gonna put myself out there and get myself in trouble, but there's certain things that sound better than what I'm going through right now. So I don't know, man. Anything that would help me get a little bit more rest would be great, because it does impact you, right? Lack of sleep impacts you. We talked about this. We've got a new masterclass coming out actually